The collector's house. The house at the end of Blackwood Lane had been abandoned for decades. At least that's what everyone thought. Jacob wasn't supposed to be there. His friends dared him to spend the night, and he wasn't one to back down. The house loomed over him, its windows like dark eyes watching his every move. The air smelled of rotting wood and something else, something metallic and wrong. Inside, dust coated the floor in thick layers. But as he moved through the rooms, he noticed something strange. The dust wasn't everywhere. Some parts of the floor looked recently disturbed, as if someone or something had been walking here. Then he heard it, a slow, deliberate creak from upstairs. Jacob's breath hitched. He wanted to turn back, to run, but curiosity pushed him forward. He climbed the staircase, his footsteps muffled by the thick silence. At the top, a long hallway stretched out, doors lining both sides. The sound came again, this time from the last door on the right. With shaking hands, he pushed it open. Inside, the room was dark, but not empty. The walls were lined with shelves, and on those shelves, faces, glass jars filled with something thick and yellowish, preserving human heads. Some had their eyes sewn shut, others stared blankly, their mouths open in silent screams. Jacob stumbled back, bile rising in his throat. That's when he saw the figure in the corner. A man, gaunt, with hollow cheeks and deep-set eyes, was hunched over a table, carefully stitching the lips of a severed head. He looked up, needle in hand, and smiled. "You shouldn't have come here," the man whispered. Jacob turned to run, but the door slammed shut behind him. The last thing he saw was the glint of the needle before the darkness swallowed him whole. The next morning the house was quiet again, and a new jar sat on the shelf.